deep in against edited video, like edited video hegemony. I like, how can I put it this way? I don't agree with the edited video hegemony. Like the people who think the edited video hegemons, they're like, oh, only edited videos have credence in this world. Okay, then why do you watch Snapchat? Why do you watch live streaming? I'm just gonna do long hair. Like whenever I do have time to do an edited video in the future, I shall. But like, there's very little stress in my life to actually do a certain kind of video because I don't feel like I have to, you know? I'm gonna do another braid. My hair is very wavy from being in a multi-strand braid yesterday. Okay, so I just need my comb. It's gonna be super fast because I've kind of just prized apart the sections of my hair, kind of detangled somewhat. Just now that my hair is even more wavy and now actually kind of curly from having braided it, which just bumps up the curl factor. Yeah, I could come through it, but it might just make it too big or something. And that's not really the goal I'm going for, you know? Well, I'm not tossing my hair because it's all about smoothing out my hair to get ready. So, yeah, I rarely toss my hair around. I like to keep it more contained. I'm just showing you what my hair looks like. And I love, like, I have very wavy hair, see? But when I braid it, it gets really, like, really curly and big. So you can't really brush it. But, like, I'm totally rocking my West Asian, like, Syrian Lebanese wavy hair stuff today. Anyhow, I need to kind of contain my hair so I can get it all ready to go. And I'm gonna, just gonna get it slicked back so I can put it in a braid. Well, my hair is wavy naturally, but when I braid it, it like makes it really curly. But you know, my dad's hair, he actually does. He had hair that was like mid-back, like his hair was like this texture. So my hair can hold, like if I braid it, it will make it curly like that, but my hair is wavy, so like it's interesting. But yeah, let's just put it in some braids. So give it that one here. I think it's okay. Like, you know, I don't know. Some men I know I've talked to have long hair and they feel like social pressure to cut their hair, I think, from society, or they don't want to cut their hair, but they just have met people who tell them that they should cut their hair. Now, my dad did have long hair, and this was interesting because he got a lot of weird discrimination for it because, you know, my dad looks like Syrian, and I guess like some of the clients told his boss back in the 80s, they didn't like somebody with long hair that looked kind of, you know, tan, sort of Middle Eastern, like with long hair. Like they said, they just thought it looked too unprofessional. Even though he was he would do a good electrical job, so he started hiding his hair under his hat. And I told him, you know what, you never should have done that. You should have just worn your hair down. Like, why? But he didn't really take that good of care of his hair, honestly. And the funny thing is, yeah, like the curliness to his hair. My hair is wavy from that side, but my mom's side actually, they're the people that grew the very long hair because it was my great grandmother on my mom's side who had like very long hair, like she was 6'1" or something, and her hair was knee length. I think she'd cut it a few times in her life. And she said one time in the 30s, she got her hair permed, and she was really upset because she said the stylist had ruined her hair. So she never, I think that was the one time she went to a salon in her whole life, and she never went back. And you know, she had long hair, they remember, until she passed away. And that was actually rare at the time because remember, a lot of women had cut their hair in the 1920s. So I guess, I don't know what made her prompted her. I'd have to ask my cousins about that because my cousin remembers the story, but she might not know the details because they were kids when they heard the story. So I don't know. I'm not sure about the exact story behind it. I think I'm just gonna do a 3-strand braid today. I thought about a 4-strand braid. My hair is really wavy and I'm running shorter on time than I thought. Like, you know what? Should I do 3 or 4? And I'm like, I think 3 is good. I tried the 4-strand braid yesterday, with 4 braided sections, and then at the bottom 4 strands, and that was interesting. I'll have to practice it again when I have more time and I feel more relaxed. Like something's not smooth enough. My hair always has to be very smooth. I get very picky about that. My hair, it's like it's below knee length. It's like at upper calf length. It's kind of hard to show the exact length here. But I need to do a hair measuring video. I've been meaning to do that. That will be an edited video I do in the future, but you know, the video editing hegemons think you should only make edited videos, and I'm like, no. I take back the conversation from you guys. You don't have to make only edited videos. Like, who makes these flip-flop rules? Your rule's dumb as doornails. I don't listen to your rule. But I'm a different kind of YouTuber too. I've always done live streams, so I'm not like edited kind of tutorial YouTuber, I guess. So it's just my take on it, I suppose. Not sure. Yeah, this doesn't look good now. Right here. But it's time to get picky with how I want to subdivide it. Another thing too, the fast combing, fast like hairstylist, I go against the hegemony of the people who think you have to do your hair fast. You see? I'm like, your hegemonies did not rule mine, eh? I'm kind of just saying what I think that kind of sticks in my mind a bit. I just value authenticity over being curated. So, what do you prefer? Authenticity or being curated? And here is my cat shirt that I'm wearing today. This is Annie Cat looking over the hillside. So I'm wearing another one of my Zazzle art shirts. I need to start a new art drawing. That's kind of a planning plan. Try to smooth out sections so I can get started on grading. Let's see. It feels pretty smooth. Alright. This is kind of the cool thing, like when you put your hair in like more little braids, you can just kind of fluff it out. You know what I'm gonna have to do, and I used to do when I was a kid? I used to put my hair in a lot of braids, and then I'd take it out the next day, and that would make my hair really big. Like, I used to get really obsessed with that, because people in the 80s used to be, in the 90s, they used to think, oh, you have to perm your hair. But my mom was always like, no, you're not gonna go to a hair salon, and you're not gonna put chemicals in your hair, because that's just how my mom was. Like, she wasn't into doing damaging things to your hair. So she said, you know what, why don't you just braid your hair? Like, you could get the same results. And I actually got better results. Like, it was really cool. So, like, I put my hair in a lot of little braids. It's kind of the same idea, but a little bit different. I did more of them. So there's quite a bit of volume, but you just take them out and you don't comb through it. I didn't comb through it. You would basically, unless you want to be a poofy ball, like, then, no, you can't. You have to leave it like that, and then you just kind of just fluff it, and then, I mean, I'm not even gonna comb because my hair will just go, no. I thought I was gonna comb, but I'm like, I can't, no. I can't do, it will flip out because I got it so, like, more wavy than even usual, so I just will kind of fluff it. This. not sure I'm super happy with how my hair's going. Alright, make sure my hair is flipped up. I mean, yeah, it curls in. I finally figured out like why my hair is curling up into itself, okay? My hair has always been wavy and it really holds the curl. So I'm like, for the longest time I was getting annoyed with it a few weeks ago, but I'm like, you need to stop fighting it. I tend to braid down to the ends. I know a lot of people don't like to do that, but I don't know, because I don't wear my hair up in a bun. I feel like the more of my hair that's contained, the less prone to tangling. But yeah, so I'm not really sure. Like I usually try to make the braid a little bit smoother at the top. I'm not 100% sure I love it. Let's see. Anyway, let's see if there's any comments.